Natsu x Lisanna. Now, is this pairing dead? Now, when Lisanna was brought back to life, a lot of people started speculating, oh my god, we're going to be able to see Natsu x Lisanna. They started throwing Lucy x Natsu out of the window. They was like, okay, these two, basically, they had a relationship prior to Lucy. This was Natsu's OG girl. Like, this was his main chick before Lucy came in. But recently, well, not really recently, but for a while now, Lisanna's been put to the back burner. Like, it hurts me to see Lisanna get put to the back burner simply because I believe that her and Natsu, they had way more connections prior. Before Natsu and Lucy really started getting closer, I felt like that him and Lisanna had a bigger chance of actually getting together at the end of the series, because we saw when Natsu told Gildarts, yo, Lisanna's dead, and that when they thought Lisanna died, Natsu was hurt from it. Like, he was crying, he was breaking down, he was emotional. But now, even though she's brought back to life, it seems like that she's really hasn't really had a huge impact on Natsu, except for little moments here and there, like in the Tartarus arc when they're stuck inside the jail together, you know, they're naked. That was a good moment for the Natsu x Lisanna. And back in the Grand Magic games when they had the little wedding going on, and Natsu and Lisanna was in the wedding dress. So I think that was also a good moment for those two. But will Natsu and Lisanna get together after the war, after this whole thing is done? Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Yes and no. And the reason why I say yes and no is simply because we really don't know like where Natsu stands, and we don't know where Lucy stands. I mean, a lot of people, they assume that they love each other, but let's be honest, none of them have really shown emotions towards each other like that, for real. I mean, we have the scenes where Natsu and Lucy bust towards each other like a little bit, but we already know that Natsu and Lisanna, they have some type of connection together. Like, there's some energy in the air. You could kind of say the same thing for Natsu and Lucy, but the only thing is that Lisanna doesn't get as much shine. She doesn't get as much moments as Lucy does now. So I think that's the reason why. And the whole scene where Lucy was like, oh my god, bring Natsu back to life, I guess or in this recent arc, I guess that does show that Lucy, she was starting to show her feelings for Natsu. But overall, do you guys think that Natsu and Lisanna could get together? And if they do, would you guys like that? Me personally, I'm going to be honest with you guys, it doesn't really matter who Natsu gets with. As long as it's one of those two, I think it's going to be good. But I'm kind of think that it's going to be more of Lucy, simply because she's the main character and all. But that's basically it for this little discussion. Comment what you guys think down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.